Hello and welcome to Dhahran, Saudi Arabia. We're here at the spectacular Rolling Hills Golf Club, where the Aramco Invitational Tournament marks the grand finale of the Asian Development Tour season. Now in its fourth edition, this event has grown into the biggest and most influential tournament on the ADT calendar, offering a career-defining $250,000 prize purse and an opportunity that can change a player's future.
The Aramco Invitational Tournament is the most important and arguably the most special tournament we have on the year. It crowns the Order of Merit and it changes the lives of 10 individuals. The top 10 on the Order of Merit, which will be decided this week, graduate onto the Asian Tour.
None of this would be possible without the continued support of Aramco. This tournament has become a global stage thanks to a partnership built on a shared purpose to elevate the game and develop the next generation of champions.
At Aramco, we've been hosting an invitational tournament for the past 62 years. And only in the past 4, we have partnered with the Asia Development Tour. And it's been an outstanding partnership. The Asia Development Tour is able to rally up players from all around Asia to come and give us the opportunity to host them within our beautiful facilities. And also, it creates a wonderful ground for our aspiring golfers to rise up and hopefully one day win the Order of Merit.
Launched in 2010 and sanctioned by the Asian Tour, the ADT serves as a pivotal proving ground. Here, rising players battle for world ranking points, sharpen their skills, and earn their place on the international stage.
I think it's a great initiative by the tour and all the other federations which are supporting the ADTs, pumping all the money in for us players. I think it's fantastic, and I think we're very, very lucky to have this platform playing in Asia.
And nowhere is that pathway more evident than right here at the Aramco Invitational Tournament. A big performance this week can change everything, with the top 10 players on the Order of Merit earning coveted cards to the 2026 Asian Tour season. So here's how the Order of Merit looks after the Red Sea Open. The top trio of 𝗚𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 $250,000 US up for grabs this week. The players still have plenty to play for.
So this week I'm playing Aramco Invitational to, get a chance to play Asian Tour next year again.
I have a little bit pressure, but I try my best, and my first goal is Asian Tour.
I've been playing well the whole second half of this season, so I feel like if I just play my game, it'll be no problem, I'll just stick to the process, and whatever happens, happens.
So after 3 rounds, 26-year-old Englishman Angus Flanagan leads by 2 thanks to a flurry of birdies in his last 6 holes on Friday evening. However, as a tournament invite, he won't count towards the order of merit. But there's perfect scoring conditions and a big prize purse on the line, so we're certainly set for a thrilling finish from the chasers behind him. Welcome to final round coverage of the Aramco Invitational Tournament. I'm Timothy Lowe, and thank you so much for joining me. Rolling Hills Golf Club plays as a par 72, just a touch over 6,800 yards, green stimping at 9'6" on the stimp meter. Scoring conditions, well, set perfect for what should be a fabulous final round here in the Kingdom. So let's show you what's happened already on this championship Saturday. Order of merit leader 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗨𝗡𝗜 picking up a nice birdie there on the second, giving him the start that he very much wanted. 𝗖𝗢𝗢𝗪𝗓𝗓, the Moroccan who needs a top 3 finish to secure his card for next season. That lovely chip shot setting up a birdie at the par 5 second. And how about England's Finlay Mason? He bogeyed the first and the third, but he settled his nerves beautifully with this excellent tee shot at the par 3 fourth, setting up his first birdie of the day. He would pick up another pair of birdies to make the turn at 17 under par. Eric McIntosh of Scotland picked up an eagle at the par 5 second, but gave it all away when he dropped shots at the third and doubled the fourth. However, he would bounce back nicely that brilliant second into the sixth, setting up a second eagle of his front 9. And South Korean Min Hyuk Yang got off to the start he needed. An excellent second shot at the par 5 second would set up an eagle. He would go on to pick up birdies at 6 and 9 to make the turn at 4 under par. Now what of big hitting 𝗲𝗡𝗡𝗚𝗡 from Laos. He got off to a flyer. Excellent approach into the first. He would pick up 4 birdies in his opening 9 as well. And for the second day in a row, playing alongside James Liao of Singapore, starting his day 5 shots off the pace. A birdie at the first for the SEA Games gold medalist. The putter remained red hot for Liao, who picked up 4 more birdies on the front side, as only blemish coming with a bogey at the par 3-8. 𝗚𝗢𝗡𝗓 also kept pace with Liao with birdies on the 2nd, 5th, and then this one at the 9th. Now Malaysia's Kavish Varadan needs a top 2 finish to have a chance of getting his promotion to the Asian Tour. He started the day in 2nd, and that lovely pitch set up a birdie at the 2nd. Overnight leader Angus Flanagan would also birdie the 2nd to go along with a birdie at the 1st, so a 3-shot lead for the Englishman with 10 holes left to play a hugely important championship Saturday here at Rolling Hills. So Flanagan tee shot found the bunker here at the 9th. Looked like pretty crisp contact. Ooh, no. A little chunky, in fact, and ooh, one of those situations where you'd much rather be in the bunker. That looks like a bit of an awkward lie for Flanagan. Now, 𝗚𝗢𝗜𝗡 𝗏𝗡𝗡 came into the week as the bubble boy, sitting 10th on that Asian Development Tour Order of Merit. And every squandered opportunity could be very costly. That birdie putt slides past. Now, a man who knows success around these parts, Thailand's Varanyu Ratanapibongkij. Won here back in 2022, 3rd last year. And that almost drops for eagle at 12. So, a birdie will move him just outside the top 5. Now, Varadan, Flanagan's closest pursuer, the Englishman in a spot of bother. Got to try and put some pressure on. Remember, he needs a top 2 finish here. Oh, and that is beautiful. Pretty much guarantees a birdie 3. Now, Jonasson, he's 1 over par for his round today. Needs to get something going, and that will certainly help the Swede. First birdie of the day comes at 11. Now, a man who bogeyed the 11th, trying to get it back straight away, Min Hyuk Yang. He's eyeing up a top 5 finish. That should give him enough to finish inside the top 10 on the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit. Well, that birdie will help, moves him up to 7th. Just a formality now for Varadan. Blemish-free front 9 of 33 for the Malaysian. Cuts into Flanagan's lead, just 2 at the moment. This is the man riding the hot hand right now, James Liao. Finds himself in 3rd. Mathematically have to assume a solo 3rd or a 2-way tie for 2nd is what James needs. Started the week outside the top 40 on the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit, and that is a gorgeous shot into the par 5 2nd. This is just a little uncomfortable for Flanagan. A lot of weight on the toes, ball well below his feet. Trying to get good elevation on it. Oh, and that is a real touch of class for the Birmingham-born Flanagan. Now, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 won in his 6th professional start at the ADT Rising Stars in Marrakesh. Yeah, lovely touch there for the Filipino, who will be making his Asian Tour debut, his full season debut in 2026. He cannot be supplanted in his 3rd spot on the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit, and that is a little expensive. Angus Flanagan did such great work with a bit of wedge wizardry, and he gives it away with a careless little miss putt. Oh, James hit it. Yes, well done. In it goes for an eagle at the 12th. He's 6 under par for the day, and all of a sudden, with Flanagan's bogey at 9, now this tournament is wide open once again. Now, Corpus Picked up a birdie at 10, and that one at the 12th moves him into solo 4th. So that leaderboard suddenly gets very congested. What was a 3-shot lead for Angus Flanagan, now just the slimmest of margins over Liao and Varadan. And while the action unfolds out on the golf course, off the course is certainly where the heartbeat of the tournament truly lies.
The volunteers at Rolling Hills is what makes this club a club. We cannot operate without them, and they do an amazing amount of work. They come out and support it every way they can and help us put this all together, help it run, help everything flow. There are not enough words to the appreciation level we have for the volunteers here at Rolling Hills.
They're the first ones to arrive in the morning, the last ones to leave in the evenings, and they're the ones who ensure that every shot and every moment runs so seamlessly.
This tournament, organizing the volunteers. I guess you would call me the volunteer manager. I guess that would be the appropriate title.
Noparat.
354.
354. Thank you.
So I am the technical scorer, so I basically receive the scores from holes 1 to 3 from the players.
I'm a 4 caddy, so I spot if balls land in the fairway or if they land out of play, and I find them and make it easier for players to find their balls.
Here, I'm actually the water replacer, so I move back and forth and get water out to the stations to keep everybody hydrated. That's very important in the Middle East.
It's their love of the game of golf and their love of their club. They just want to see people who come here enjoy themselves here.
I'm a social player myself, and it just feels like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to witness their game, and it's the easiest way to get access is to help.
So we spend many, many hours out here playing this course, so we know every inch of it, and it is unbelievably fun to watch pros come and just obliterate this course right in front of us, right, that we struggle so much with.
So a huge thank you to the volunteers, the heartbeat of Tournament Week.
สวัสดีครับ 𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗪𝗡𝗚ครับ จากประเทศไทยครับผม
معكم أيوب القريتي من المغرب.
Matt Killen, England.
Servus, Niklas Regner von Österreich.
मेरा नाम करणदीप सिंह कोचर है और मैं इंडिया से हूँ.
Ako ay si Carl Jano B. Corpus at ako ay taga Pilipinas.
¿Cómo estamos? Vengo de Barcelona, mi nombre es Pep Anglés.
양민혁, 대한민국 광주.
Eric McIntosh, Scotland.
أنا عثمان الملا من المملكة العربية السعودية.
Well, they come from every corner of the world. Different countries, different cultures, different languages, united by one shared dream to rise to the top at the biggest tournament on the ADT calendar, the Aramco Invitational. But this event started with humble ambitions, the small tournament built on community, passion, and a belief in what the event could become.
This event from day one has been growing. Through Aramco's commitment to golf, we really opened the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to the world, welcoming every nation to experience our vision, passion, and the global connection we aspire to achieve.
The Aramco Invitational first started out in 2022. The prize purse at the time was $125,000, and throughout the years that increased to $250,000 where we are today. The field has grown significantly. We've got over 30 nationalities this year and some 15 amateurs playing this week.
Aramco has done a wonderful job supporting every level of golf, and to see that continued support to the Asian Development Tour, to have them have the flagship event, the end of the season ender, means a lot. All the players speak so highly of the place. They love the tournament, they love the hospitality, and obviously the opportunity. It's the biggest prize fund of the year, and everyone wants to play well here.
It's a great initiative by them to put money to golf and help golfers, realize their dreams.
From humble beginnings to international significance, the Aramco Invitational continues to grow and redefine what the ADT season finale can be. And while its history is remarkable, there's still a story to be told on the course. So, let's show you what's been happening so far on Saturday. Starting with one of the 4 Saudis to make the cut, 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗨𝗡 finishing up his tournament at 5 under par, 1 shot behind his compatriot 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓. And how about the Englishman Matt Killen, who started the week second on the order of merit and is assured of place on the Asian Tour next season. That birdie at the 9th, a nice way to finish up his championship and a wonderful season. Now Indonesia's Naraji Ramadan Putra eagled the 17th and had this for par on the 18th. That's good enough to secure him a top 10 finish. Now Ayub Ligorati needs to finish top 3 to lock up his card for next season. That chip in at the 14th takes him into a share of 5th. Now 𝗚𝗢𝗓𝗓 drove it just short of the green here at the 13th. A lovely little rolling pitch shot, setting up the birdie. 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗨𝗡𝗜𝗧 chose the conventional way to play the 13th hole, laid it back in the fairway. A gorgeous second shot would also lead to a 3. That took the Filipino to 19 under par. But the man playing alongside him has been making the biggest move in the final round so far. James Liao drove it to there, a lovely pitch just inside of his playing partner, and that would take him up to 21 under par. Now Corpus at the 15th. James Liao making bogey. Corpus draining a long one. That took him to 20 under par. Now Angus Flanagan, short miss at the 9th. And another one goes for the Englishman on 15. Back down to 21 under, but he still leads by 1. To the 16th. And James Liao needs a fast finish. Needed the round of his life coming into this final day, and my goodness, has he ever produced it. A superb shot, a great response to the bogey on 15. Liao moves into a share of the lead with Angus Flanagan. An Asian Tour card for 2026 hanging in the balance for the Singaporean. So, the par 5 17th, really a must birdie. Try and post a number, put some pressure on the group behind. That's great touch there from James. Now Flanagan has company at the top. Still, being in the final group, has a chance to respond. Gets that to grab, but not enough to worm its way back down towards the pin. Now set the course record on day 1. 9 under par opening salvo. He's projected to move ahead of Matt Killen on the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit. The tournament ended right now. 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗪𝗓𝗡𝗠. Now Flanagan, quick one. Slips away to the right, trying to get back. The solo lead, not going to drop, but he's got the par 5 17th to come. Now Liao for the outright lead. He's won a couple of times domestically in Singapore, but this would certainly be his biggest professional triumph. My word, what a day for James Liao. Now 𝗲𝗏𝗏, remember, needs a second place finish. This would help. This really is going to hurt. My goodness, a golden opportunity slips by for 𝗲𝗏𝗏, but it's Liao who leads by 1 with 1 to play over the overnight leader, Angus Flanagan. Now 𝗚𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗡, he's projected 9th on the order of merit, so just a couple of solid swings away from locking up a card, although he's got a little bit of work to do. Now huge putt for Min Hyuk Yang. If this drops, he's going to have an Asian Tour card for 2026, and unfortunately for the South Korean, that par putt slips by. It's going to be a nervy wait now for Yang. Now Mason for birdie. Oh dear, that's going to hurt. A 3-putt par for Finlay. Now, come on James, 1 solid swing required. Played in the final group last year at this championship, so clearly likes this venue at Rolling Hills, and oh, what a shot. And what a time to pull out a shot like that. He's got that to match the course record of 9 under par. Big sip of water, just trying to calm the nerves. Now Flanagan, he finds himself chasing. That's a good little bit of touch there for Angus, but he's going to need something special. And a little help from James Liao. Now Corpus. Now, not quite as good as James's, but pretty solid. Ligurati. That's a birdie putt on the 17th that finds the target. So he moves up to 18 under par. Now 𝗲𝗏𝗏. Let one slip away on 16. Oh my goodness, another one refuses to tumble in, and that could very well be his chase for an Asian Tour card next season. Gone by the wayside. Corpus for a closing birdie. Well, can't get it to go, which means he will move to second on the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit, and that will confirm the tie. 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗨𝗡𝗜 as the ADT Order of Merit champion for 2025, but still a wonderful way to finish for 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗓𝗡𝗚. Par's the best he can do. He's one off the lead, but Liao has this to win. A spectacular Sunday performance from Singapore's James Liao. How about that, a 63? He is projected to move inside the top 5 on the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit. Angus Flanagan needs an unlikely eagle on the 72nd hole to force a playoff with the Singaporean. What a display of heart from James. Now Finlay Mason. That just about does it. He's locked up his card for the 2026 Asian Tour season. So this has to go for extra time at Rolling Hills. Flanagan. Pins all the way in the back of this green. Got to navigate that ridge. Gave it a mighty effort. But that's the shot that confirms it. The overnight leader couldn't capitalize, and James Liao has won the Aramco Invitational Tournament. And in doing so, he'll lock up a card for 2026 on the Asian Tour. Special Saturday indeed. Yeah, Flanagan. Not really going to make much of a difference there. He's going to cash his biggest check in his professional career. It's just going to be a touch over $28,000, and well, he's going to be heading off to Asian Tour Q School to try and earn his playing rights that way. So all the best, Angus. Congratulations on a really solid performance here at the Aramco Invitational Tournament. So jubilation for James. A sizzling final round of 63 earns him a 2-shot victory here in Saudi Arabia. Let's hear from our champion of the Aramco Invitational Tournament, James Liao.
I'm over the moon for my first win. It's been a long 3 years since I turned professional, and I've had a lot of struggles trying to close out the tournaments and win. To finally do it, it's the greatest feeling ever. All the hard work and small things that I put effort into and time into to make sure I'm on the right path and doing everything right.
Well, it's all smiles from our champion. It's a nervy wait to see who's going to get in the top 10 on the Order of Merit. A little bit of refreshing done, but as soon as the points have been confirmed, celebrations for the top 10. 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗡𝗚, winner of the season opening event, takes home the Order of Merit crown for 2025. There we go, 𝗚𝗢𝗢𝗪𝗡𝗠𝗠𝗨, the last man to secure a card for 2026. Many congratulations, 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗡𝗠𝗨.
It's mean everything. I like fighting for it like more than 10 years, I think. For the first, I start to qualify the Asian Tour, and then until now I can get to play the next season.
Celebrations and smiles for these players who now earn cards for the 2026 Asian Tour season. As the sun sets on another ADT season, the Aramco Invitational Tournament reminds us why golf is more than just a game. Thank you to everyone who made this tournament possible, and we'll see you again in 2026.